Hi, this is Lupo, and today I'm gonna show you the exact physical settings to use a Mark III on a Sturdycam. I just got it, and as you can see here, it's very balanced. I wanna start from the beginning. Here, I got the package, and as you can see, there are many pieces here, and for the Mark III I used this, let's call it pipe. It's an iron pipe where later on we're gonna put weight. This one is used for medium and heavier cameras, like we are talking anyways about 1 kilo to 2 kilos. And for the Mark III, I think this was more useful than this other piece here, because normally for lighter cameras, less than a kilo, you're gonna use this one and put weight on this. It's gonna be stick here, both of them. I mean, it depends which one you wanna use. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about how to balance a camera on a Sturdycam, even though I will briefly tell you some secrets. I'm here mostly to tell you the exact number of rings, so the weight you're gonna put on each part of this splendid, very beautiful machine, very cheap, that those guys invented. So I'm gonna give you at the exact millimeter the right settings for the Canon Mark III. So let's go on, and this was a pretty cool, pretty cute result of a stable camera in terms of left and right balancing, and like that, there is no oscillation at all. Let's say that first things first, before to balance it, you want to take off the cap of the camera, because believe it or not, it's a small weight, but it's going to influence the balance. And as well, the two cards, or one if you want to use it, but just put exactly before the shots anything you need, because it's going to influence the balance. Said so, we go on and go back to this balanced image. I show you just a few seconds of a video. The way you wanna balance the camera is gonna need to have this kind of smoothness. It's gonna be very slow and nice, like this. Just don't mind the little defects, but the smoothness of the camera is the most important here. So let's go back here, and I drew those three lines. I'm gonna put on this video the credits of the observation of this guy that I will tell you later. But this is basically the secrets I was talking about. The middle part is where is you have to imagine this imaginary line, where on the left and right you're gonna put weight, which is gonna influence the other part. So as long as you put some weight here in this part to balance the left and right balance, I'm gonna put weight or lift weight, and it's gonna influence this part here. So you're gonna really find a good balance between those two parts. So what I was saying, even the camera is a weight. So if you're gonna use another lens, it's gonna influence this side. So it's gonna lose balance in this other side. So in this specific case, I used a 35 millimeters lens by Canon. So I'm gonna explain you later the exact number of rings I used in those three parts, which are the most important. Basically, the movement of the camera are, I mean, the movement of the weights are 1, 2, 3, and 4. The camera can go back and forward. The only negative thing about this setting, this object, is this one here, this part here, because it's very important to put in mind that this part, which we are seeing from the side, and now we're gonna see it from front. If you like move it a little bit, even some millimeter left or right, you're gonna lose the weight, you're gonna lose the balance. So first thing, you have to like really tight this part when you mount this pipe, and never once you put it and once you balance everything, even if you move it for a little bit, it's gonna screw up the rest. So that's the only negative point of this. Let's go on. This must be the way it should be done. Now, what I want to show you is that once you find your balance with your Mark III, I just put this little piece of metal, which must be at 52 millimeters from the end of this plate. So this is to fix the exact position of the Mark III based on this configuration. So let's go back again here and watch closely what's going on this part. I didn't use this other what's his name, bolt in this part here. I wanted only to use this one for no reason, actually. I think I forget to put it, so I didn't want to put it back because it'd be much more weight. Not much more, but a little bit. Let's see. Here I used 15 rings, and no matter if you go up or down, this is a vertical weight, so it's all right. Now let's go back to those parts and look closely what's going on here. As you can see, there are much more rings here than here, because the right part of the Mark III is heavier because of the battery and maybe the mechanics inside, I don't know, but the battery of course, for sure. So to compensate this weight, you need to put more rings here. Let's see how many rings in this part. This is the left part, closer. Sorry about the resolution. And we got 11 rings, and here is very important the position of those rings. If it's closer to the camera or farther, it makes an influence on the weight. So if you go closer to this part, there is 1 millimeter of the rest of the pipe and the bolt. So let's go back to the right part this time. We are the right side, as you can see, and here we have only 4 rings, and the distance of the pipe and the screwed bolt is 16 millimeters. You must be really precise. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and next videos I'm gonna show some trial of the smoothness of this very beautiful tool. Beautiful because it's really cheap, with only one defect from my side, which we have to be very careful about. See you next time.